Hey, Magic Unicorn of ONPASSIVE. Here we are, Freaky Friday, the 15th of December. Month is half over. The year's almost over. We're in the best company in the world. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell. Give Marty and Chris a thumbs up. A couple nice comments won't hurt. And if you're not in ONPASSIVE, get in. Yes.
You know why we're late? We had to explain to the unicorn what a reindeer was. That's why we were late today.
And all serious, all joking aside, he wasn't happy at all about it.
Oh, sorry, I had to do that.
His alter ego's coming out. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. As the unicorn said, the month is half over. The year is almost over. And we're going to cover a couple bases. Chris, say hello.
Hello, Chris.
There we go. He's starting to listen to me really well. Now, what we're going to cover a couple things. We're going to kind of do a recap. We're going to fill in the blanks if you have any. There shouldn't be any. It was very clear yesterday. I'm very, I feel proud about being an ONPASSIVE. Yesterday's one of those days that made me feel even prouder, if that's possible, because I believe we need to hear a little bit of the ugly, just a little, to get a little pinch of what the internal part of this company that's doing all the work, what they go through daily. And they were standing there, both of them sitting there, Mr. Kamal and Asmupara, with smiles on their face. I went, man, this is awesome. Seriously. I mean, a look goes 1,000, a picture does 1,000 words, right? And I looked at him and said, wow, this is great. Anyway, there was kind of a dilemma thing, and people got upset, and this happened, and this happened, this happened. The point is, I'm going to go over the update a little bit. As you know, Red will be doing it probably way more thorough than me. I'm more of a touch and go type of guy. He said, I said this, and this is something that we've been saying. I know I've been saying it for a week or 2 weeks. When they're not around, when Ash doesn't come on, it's because he wants concrete things to say, not just to show up. Although he is family to us, he's also the CEO, and he has a monstrous company to try to run. Monstrous thing that he's starting up. And yes, it's never been done before. So picture no roadmap. Picture getting a box and a model in it. I used to make model airplanes, right? You glue them, you got the little pieces, and you got a map telling you where everything goes. ONPASSIVE was built, and there's no model. There's no directions. So in his mind, he's building it the way he sees it. The problem is his vision and his big heart goes contrary to the world, right? It just does. It shouldn't, but it does. So he had to modify and move around and in and out. But like he said, I'm never quitting. In fact, he stopped even bringing the word quit up. He's not going to use it at all. And I love it. That's what we're part of. But he said most of the time, they don't come out because they don't have things complete to say. That's just like we said. He said, yes, we've had a few hiccups. Part everything under control. Most of it's under control. Doing what we're doing is not typical. Very uncomfortable and threatening to some businesses around the world. Of course it is. Who are you? Where the freak did you come from? And we didn't just walk in with tink, 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 tink little footsteps. We walked in like a giant, no doubt. And it definitely made people think about what and who and why are they here. And we didn't invite them. Okay. In some cases, that's what other companies and other uh, entities think, but that's too bad. Because the main thing is if people really knew passive is not out here to conquer anybody. They're out here to finally, for the first time in the history of mankind, business wise, build a business, bring people with him, and flip this world upside down and make it a better place than he left it, than when he got here. And if I could be any part of that, I'm happy as a lark. I'm happy as a lark. Um, but I'm glad it came out. I'm glad they talked about it. Um, some former employees, random people that want to talk about things and get a lot of clicks. How do a lot of clicks work? I'm going to tell you how they work because I was in the MLM world. I knew how that worked. I even participated in it, but it felt dirty and I had to get a shower every time because it just doesn't feel right. Oh, great. The dog broke into the marshmallow bag. Anyway, so what happens is during all this time, the challenges, these people say, okay, the only way to get people in here is hype it up. So they're telling people to get in, you'll be a millionaire in 2 hours and 45 minutes. The first month, you're going to be able to buy 17 homes and 18th one for your mother-in-law. Listen, that hypey bullcrap has never been right and on passive. It never will be right and on passive. So what happens is when you spread this lie and this hype about it, we are not MLM. I'm not against MLM. I'm against the philosophy of MLM. I'm against it. Not everybody can win. We are not that. We were created because of that. We were created the opposite of that, where everybody has a chance to win. Like my dog here, he wants to win. She wants to win. Anyway, so get down. Anyway, so that's what the company was built for. What happens though, when people are fed false promises, now they're coming due, right? The company's launched. Where's my $1 million? What happened? Well, what happened to the person who talked to you about it? Lied. The person who probably talked to them about it? Lied. It's not that way. Sell merchandise gets sold, you get a commission. It's not that part's not magical. The magical part of it is all of this was built for us. The marketing's out there, millions spent, millions. Advertising's out there, millions spent. Offices opened around the world, millions spent. Nobody can enter on passive except to a founder. Boom, drop the freaking mic. I'll see you Saturday. No, but anyway, that's my point though. You got to look at it that way. Okay. So some people brought in a bed to false pretenses. What we got to work on now is a family. And when I say something, and this is part of what Chris will bring up too, there was a few bad apples in a certain country. I'm not even going to mention it. There's a few bad apples in every country. It does not mean that country was bad. So don't get in a conversation with somebody, you know who ruined it? That country. No, no, no. That's bogus. That's a stupid way to talk. There's a few bad apples everywhere. I have friends in every country, and there's bad apples in every country. Trust me. So don't label a country, label the people who they are. They're disgusting human beings, and that's what they are. They will be weeded out because, thank God, most disgusting human beings are also stupid. So they will find out who it is and they'll get tracked down. But please, if you see something that doesn't look right, don't be deputy dog. Be polite. Walk and say, "Look, I don't think you should post that." It just it does. It's not telling the truth. Now, if they don't want to do it, then report it because we have to protect us, our business, the company, and your business. This isn't about just protecting one person. We're protecting each other. And I'm not saying go out with your AK-47 and start taking people out. That's not what I'm saying. Check it out. If something's being said that's not right, ask a couple of people that you know, does this look right? No. Okay, I don't mean go out looking for trouble. Let's police ourselves. But if you're one of the people that went out under false pretense, and now you got people coming back to you going, "Where's my $1 million?" That's your fault. That's your fault. So all of this is being addressed. They were even kind of smiling like this is no big deal. Compared to what they go through daily, this is nothing. And I thought it wasn't, but I'm glad they came on because I believe as us being partners in this business, we need to hear a little bit of the ugly. Ugly's good for you. Look at Chris. Um, I'm just kidding. We have we have characters out there make promises uh, and spoil it for everybody. Okay, I went over that. Of course he did. We have had issues with banks and vendors and financial institutions. We will go to hell and back daily. Why? Because we're not typical. We're doing something they don't get it. Wait a minute, what? You're doing what? You're paying who? You're what? Yeah, sorry. It's just not normal. So as time goes on, it's like anything new, it's a shock to the system. The world's being shocked by unpassing. It's okay because the man running this monstrous, whatever you want to call it, cruise liner on passive, they know where they're going. They're the captain. They're heading that direction. If you don't want to get out of the way, you might get run over, but there's no reason for it. Okay, anyway, let me keep going. Like as said, and obviously this would have been a really easy thing to do. Knock off with the founders. Don't bring all these people with you. Don't do that master plan. Call it a different name. Change the name. Change trying to help others and all that. Boom, they'd be out of it in a week. 1 hour, they could change all this. But you know what he said? I'm not stopping what my plan is. This is what we wanted to do from the beginning. We're doing it. Do or die. That should have made all of us feel really, really good. If you don't, you should have after that. Because I didn't think I could feel any better, but that was really cool to me. We can make decisions, have simple solutions, and like you said, end it all. New business, new rebranding. Not why put up with all this crap? Because the people that are hurting the company, a lot of it are founders. Go figure. The very people he's trying to help the company are the very people that are making it hard on the company. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, tell people you are on your own. You pay, you have good life, right? That's what Ash was saying. We could just say, get in, take care of yourself, good luck, boom. People can't do that. This work had to be done for them. That's what ONPASSIVE is about. And he said he's not going to do that. He's going to stick with it. And he did say for the company involved yesterday, the country, he said, you know why we're doing this? Because I know people in that country that are beautiful people, and they're the reasons we're going to fight this until we do it or die. Really. And that was a big deal. I'm glad he said it. Feel the same way. I'm not surprised he said it because that's what he's always said. Um, Normal human being, newsflash, normal human being would have quit already. Why would you put up with this crap? And I could be I could be one of the richest people in the world, live forever, take care of my family, my relatives, and not have to deal with all these headaches. That's not him. Thank God. Um, I have quit and I've made a choice to quit, thinking about quitting. So if you had any thought about quitting, rename, rebrand, I would not uplift humanity for nothing else. He said, I'm here to change the world. I'm here to make a difference. And that's what he's doing. He said he loves challenge. We are born to do this. And so many winners never quit. So we'll always have FFF for Susan McRae. Fun, fun, fun. We want to share with you the challenges, but mostly muddy and slippery water. Listen, they're telling us 1/10 of 1% of what really goes on. We don't need to hear everything, but it's good to hear a little bit, just so we get a little taste of what they go through daily. It keeps you humble. We want to share with you the challenge that normally money. Okay, we wanted to today to come update you and ask you to hang in there. We're not going anywhere, Mr. Mopar, so don't worry about it. And anybody that's thinking about not hanging in or not paying or they don't want to be, I'm going to wait and see. If I were you, this is my opinion, I'm not speaking for the company, I would pack it up and leave. There's no way would I be in the business and I have doubt like that. I've done that too many years. If you have doubts about OnPassive, leave. Don't buy the product. Don't do any of it. Really, I'm not kidding. I don't. As somebody trying to talk you into that, it's not right. I don't like car salesmen. I don't like somebody trying to sell me something I really don't want. If you look at OnPassive like we have and some have, you don't need to have that conversation. If your conversation, I don't know if I'm going to pay, you don't know anything about OnPassive. That's not my opinion. That's just fact. You can't know. You can't know to have that conversation. Anyway, oh, we have learned a lot. Knowledge, experience doesn't come cheap. So we're together. Today, we don't think anything else can happen to us. In other words, bad things have happened. Okay, when I say bad things, it's my talk. It's not bad, devastating, they're going to shut down. Let's get that out of your. I mean, blocks, stumbling blocks. They've had a lot of them, many of them. It never was, oh my God, I'm going to quit. That's not in his vocabulary. He just said it. But the point is, we need to know when we're sitting back, where's Ash? Where's the company? We haven't heard anything in 7 days. We haven't heard anything in 14 days. Listen, he said it before. Why would you come back and say, I'm going to deliver you this, and this isn't ready yet? I'm going to come back in an hour and say it again? Doesn't make sense. And we've been here long enough. We should not need to have a bottle, right? We should not have to have something to hold on to, a comfort blanket. We have each other. Let's stick together. We know what he's doing. We know what they're doing. Well, we have an idea, but the idea is unbelievably good for all of us. So let's stick together and do the right thing. And don't, this anxiety thing is a waste. It's a big waste. Uh, we were able to resolve the biggest part. That's good to hear. The bulk payments to the bank is taking time. We do have a solution. We should be able to take care of that, but it's not a click of a button, guaranteed. Why? Never been done before. A few touch ups here and there. The crypto bulk payout is ready. We will be testing it next week. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm going to say again, find out what country you can go, what crypto exchange. I'm using Kraken. I heard Canada can't do it. I'm not sure, but find out who can. I've already made a withdrawal once. It works seamless. Chris did it. Seamless. Seamless, seamless, seamless. Uh, Update, we will not clear out payments that have been requested. Another beautiful thing. I don't know how people feel about it, but people had requests in there. And in the meantime, some people have made more commissions. They don't want to take that. The old uh, requests, they're going to delete everything and let everybody start from scratch, which would be great because you might have more than you had. So that's fine with me. Bulk payment to crypto. Okay, we will not clear out payments that have been requested. We will give you options to edit, change your existing request. That's beautiful. In other words, you can, if you have more, you can take out more. That's fantastic. If everything goes well, we hope it will be by next week, and then we'll be able to share the bomb. the bomb, the A bomb. I have a bomb for you. Oh no, no, I don't. What do I think on that? Anyway, oh, so let me go through this. We don't want them. They're problematic. They decide to make. Okay, hold on. Marketing problem. What? Oh, freaking idiots waving to me, and I'm trying to figure. Good news is we don't have to stay. Okay. Muhammad Kamal came on. Yes, he was more serious. He's on the direct line. You need a little bit of yin and yang. It's good to have both of them come on. I loved it. Uh, and we're in good hands, right? I'm not going to cover every bit of this because Red's coming on. I want him to do it. He's good at it. So let me get rid of that. The point is, we're in good hands. We couldn't be in a better place, obviously. But at this point, if you're wondering or pondering, what are we doing? Why am I here? Or should I pay? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to start the engine. If that's in your head, I would leave. Really, I don't want anybody to be anxious about being here. You got people on the outside going, "Oh, you're forced to do." Nobody's forced to do anything. You want to go, go. Really, I'd be gone. I'd be gone. But I don't want anybody to leave because I believe with all my heart, I know it's going to be the best thing ever happened to you in this world, besides what God Himself has done for you. No, I'm not kidding. And I even think God's involved in this. So, anyway, another thing we started doing is shining the light on others. In fact, it's going very, very well. And we're recording them, then we play them live. Record, play live. We could do 4 or 5 in a row. They're like 15 minutes long. Beautiful. We've had 4 or 5 people. It really worked out good. We're going to start going through the emails now. We're going to ask you to come on with us sometime between 7 at night and 9 at night, or even 7 to 9:30, because we could get 2 more people in there. The more we could get, the merrier. But I'm going to go back to the emails. If you have your affiliate link in there and you have a picture and you could be available any night, we're going to contact you. Chris will contact you throughout the week. Then I can go to my buddy. I have a young kid from Bangladesh working on SEO. He'll make a thumbnail for us, and we're off to the races. But a lot of things got to take place. First is he asks you, "Are you ready?" Boom. We're going to go down the emails. I don't care who you are. If you have all the stuff that we asked for, we'll move it through. Chris will notify you, or I will, saying, "Can you come on tonight?" Anytime between 7 and 9 o'clock, or 9:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah. So that'd be great. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn it over to Chris and let him chitty chat.
Well, hey, everybody. Very good, Marty. 30, let's see. How do you, well, you're late. Good. About 30 minutes for you. It's not bad. Like I said, we had explained to the unicorn about reindeer. He's not happy. And also we told him he better be careful because Marty's dog is trying to move in on the new mascot, as you saw. Um, let me start off with a few prayers today. We got some good prayers I want you to really think about today. Number one, Drew Sandstrom's wife, Kathy. She lost her battle with cancer. She passed away yesterday. Please keep them in your prayers. Harold Fox, Janet Butler, and Michael Williams are all under the weather. Please pray for them. Give them a lot of prayers, man. All good friends of mine. They definitely need it. Janet was actually on here yesterday writing notes, and I know how bad she feels. She's not doing good. Um, for the birthdays today, hold on real quick because I'm jumping all over the place here. Whew, we got some birthdays today. Nashville Milo, happy birthday, brother. Alicia McGuire, happy birthday to you. Sanjay, happy birthday. Dablo, happy birthday. BD Rana and Bangura Osman, happy birthday to you. What else did I write down here? I just do want to touch on that. Ash used some examples yesterday, and Marty touched on it also about Bangladesh and PNG. And sometimes when Ash says things, people take it the wrong way, and he was doing a little bit of joking about it. But I just want to let you know like Marty said, there's a few bad apples in every part of this world. And to all the Bangladesh people out there, we love you. And I don't even know the bad apples. I only know good apples over there. So that's a great thing for me. Papua New Guinea, he used you as an example too. As what if we didn't help Papua New Guinea? We're always going to help Papua New Guinea. You just got to know how Ash was. I like the fact that he came. Someone told me, man, Ash looked angry yesterday. I didn't see that. I thought he looked confident. He was smiling. He's letting us know straight up that, the things that was going on in Bangladesh when he said, we got an office, we got lawyers, we got accountants, we got everything over there. We are government regulated as a real brick and mortar company. As you can see, Ash is confident. Where sometimes as founders, we get a little scared. And yesterday they were scared, but you have no reason to. I think he assured all of us of that yesterday. Him and Kamal coming on, showing nothing but positive, whatever that word is, a good positive attitude, outlook, and that's what you got to look. That's what's leading us into, I call, a better life. Those individuals, and they know everything that's going on. I do want to mention tonight at 7 o'clock, because I keep forgetting, Tabitha is having a Among webinar, and it's a pretty big deal. Hold on 1 second, because I want to read it to you. It's actually really, really cool. That'll be on at 7 o'clock tonight, and they have a really good agenda. It's a celebration. So if you're on, I will post this later. I'm not going to post it right now because it gets buried, and I want to make sure as the time comes that it gets posted. It's at 7 o'clock. I'm sure it's going to be a couple hours long, but they got all kind of treats and fun stuff for us. I hope you all come along. I know I'm going. I'm going to drag Marty along. Uh, we might not be able to do our 7 to 9 thing tonight. We'll try to do some during the day here because of that webinar, but it's pretty big. Hmong really have a really big webinar. And another thing I'd like to talk about is bad apples. I try to stay away from them. If I do buy a bunch of apples, the first thing I do is I look for the bad ones and I leave them there. I don't. They're not going in my bag. Even if I bought a bag of apples, I'll still go through them. I'll let the animals eat them, as far as that goes. But the most positive thing I seen yesterday was was Ash and Mama coming out with a smile on their face. As much as everyone was like upset and worrying, I also got messages this morning that people's Connect went through. I'm seeing people paying like crazy. You heard Muhammad Kamal say yesterday they turned the window off for a little bit. They turned it back on. I know for a fact. I asked Ash that question on purpose. I didn't even want to ask him it, but I wanted to let him know. We got over 1 million people that's paid for Connect, which I thought was really cool. So it does work. I still have people that reach out and say, Chris, I'm not getting in. I say, wait, be patient. Don't get frustrated about it, and just have that faith. Because I think Ash Mafar, for what he goes through, he puts a lot of faith in all of us. But we don't really necessarily keep the faith in him. And I wish people would really do that a lot more. Prayers to the guy and his team always to give them strength. But I'm going to tell you what, he looked stronger than ever yesterday. And like I said, very, very confident. He didn't have to do that, but it was a perfect timing because, like I said, we woke up. I was at 3 o'clock in the morning to start with people in a panic. I'm going to all ask you this. Don't panic. Ash Mafara has never let us down. Even though there'll be another dumb, stupid challenge says he did this, Ash Mafara has never let anyone down. He says things sometimes and not necessarily they don't happen on that day. People get upset. Don't get upset. This guy is doing everything possible to make your life a better one. Period. Kamal, Nazel, Professor Susan, the tech team, they're doing this for you guys. They're not really doing it for themselves. And if you think that, you're wrong because they're working their butts off for all of us. But I thought it was the most positive thing I've seen. He came in. We did not expect to be on the panel. We thought he was going to come in, do some sweeping, but He didn't come in to sweep. He came in to have a conversation about what's going on. And I like the fact, and I'll touch on it again, that he said, sometimes we just don't have nothing for you. That's why we don't come on. But I try to tell him, we've all said it over and over. See, 2 hours prior to that Ash saying that we had a 5 o'clock meeting, everyone was going ballistic. Literally. Oh my God, the sky is falling. There comes the floods, the earthquake, hurricanes. And boom, Ash came on, and all those storms went away, didn't they? They did. You all calmed down. He got on there and said, basically this. I'll do my impression of Ash Mafara. I don't know what you're all worrying about, okay? I don't get it. I got this. We got lawyers. We got brick and mortar businesses all over the place. Stop worrying. I'll reiterate again what he told me a couple weeks ago. Go be happy. Let me take the work. What did he say yesterday? I love this kind of life, he said. I love the confusion and the challenges. That's what he loves to do. Man, he can have it. I did that for years. I know Marty did it for years. Let him do it. He wants to do it. So stay positive, stay calm. Know that this business is going to put you anywhere you really want to be honest with you. Okay. And know that there's people that love and care about you. And that's why they do it. And they might not even know who you are. But keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. I did not get hardly any questions this morning, which I was extremely happy about. My phone did not ring at 3 o'clock in the morning. So there's times where I'll tell Marty, I kind of wish Ash would come on for like 1 minute every day and just calm people down. We try to calm you down. Not always easy for us to do, but we really do try. But we're here to help you. We're here to give you the good, always the good news. I like that Ash said that. Why would he want to come on and tell you bad news? What fun would that be? You know? And you don't want to know the bad news. Like I said, when you go on a trip and you schedule a flight, let's just say to Walt Disney World, do you call the pilot and the airlines and ask them, listen, I need to know if this bolt on this airplane is fastened right? Is the motors tuned up? You don't do any of that stuff. Let Ash do all the tightening of the bolts, the tune up of the motors, and continue what he's doing. All right, all you people with birthdays, like I said, enjoy your day. Uh, Everyone in Bangladesh, we love you with all our hearts. And you few bad apples, I'm gonna give you my warning now. All right. If you are doing something wrong, if you are ripping someone off, if you are using faulty cards in the name of passive, you're going to be terminated. And if I catch you, I'll promise you I'll get you twice as fast terminated. You can say, I'm taking that one to the bank. Don't do nothing wrong. Follow the rules. And the rules are simple and passive. You know what they are? Be happy, do what's right, tell the truth. That's plain and simple. But please, please, I wrote this down because I want to read it. I made it up. To these bad people I'm going to talk to, a little bit of greed now is going to cost you a fortune in your future. Remember that. A little bit of your greediness now is going to cost you a fortune. In other words, you get caught doing something you shouldn't be doing on passive. You heard Ash. He said, I will let you go. That letting you go is going to cost you everything on passive. And everything about it passive in your future is wealth, 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 value, 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 legacy, legacy, legacy. So remember that. I will be watching for you. I'm letting you know. And I have another 500,000 people that will text me immediately if you're doing something wrong. Heed my warning. That's no lie. Marty Degarmo, back to you.
Very good. Very, very good. I don't really have anything else other than what time's the Hamung thing again? 7 o'clock. Okay.
And
Red
she
will be
said,
on.
yeah,
Hopefully not.
Tabitha asks, is Marty going to be there? Yeah, she put out a list of invites. So anyone that's on here, come on and support them. They've always done really cool webinars. It's a celebration. I'm not sure Ash is going to be there, but I'm pretty going to say he's not. I'm just to let you know because he's pretty busy, but you never know with this guy, you know. All
What
right,
is the
Marty.
actual celebration about, real quick?
All right, hold on. It's a celebration. I called it a Christmas party. Tabitha corrected me. It's a turning point for the Hmong legacy celebration. So it's pretty important. You know, any nationality or race and passive, that's something that's like this, it's important to all of us. All right.
No, but I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you what it means. Hold on. Let me give you an idea. I can't give you an idea. I'll let Tabitha explain it to them. It's a celebration of the Hmong, I'm pretty sure, of their history. I'm believing.
Probably a
If I'm wrong,
national holiday or what?
I don't think it's a holiday.
Okay.
Just a
Anyway,
celebration.
we'll see you all. Oh, it's Friday. I can't believe it.
Wow.
We'll be calling people to shine the light on them. So be ready for that. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it. Anyway, see you all. Chris, look at me.
I'm looking at you. I'm
Say
looking at the
goodbye,
chat.
Chris.
Bye, Chris. Ho, 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 ho,
Oh,
ho.
oh, oh,
Marty
oh.
Degarmo. Nice QR